Welcome to Liberating in the Beauty Revolution. I am Lucia Gabriela, and thank you for joining us today. We have a very excited topic. Today's topic is called, let me just get my notes in here. We have a little problem this afternoon, so you're gonna forgive me with the last minute thing. But today's topic is called Thrive Through Authenticity: How Being Your True Self Influences Your Business Success with Irina Benedict. Irina is joining us today, and I just want to read you before I introduce Irina that you can see her, she's there. I'm going to read her bio. So, Irina is the founder of a strategic achievement coach. She's going to pronounce it better than me. She works with entrepreneurs who feel blocked or slow down in achieving their vision. Through her signature program, the Authentic Empower Connect process, she helps clients identify, resolve, and release self-sabotaging patterns due to past traumas, criticism, or feelings of unworthiness. Her clients gain clarity, confidence, and ease, and drive in business while fulfilling their purpose. That's wonderful. What makes Irina coaching unique is that she combines what she learned on her um, arduous spiritual awakening journey with her 20 years of business and project management experience, and with the renowned Anthony Robbins coaching methodology is strategic intervention. You're gonna forgive me with my pronunciation sometimes. Um, she did that of course, and Irina have a gift for us today. So join us through the end through the whole interview. You're gonna find out what her gift is today. She's gonna explain more about it. Um, and so we want to welcome Irina. Thank you, Irina, so much for joining us today. Sorry for the technological problems that we've been handling for the past couple minutes. So thank you for joining us and say hi. You're live.
Hi everyone. Yes, I'm a bit challenged because I hear you, Lucia, with a bit of delay and a bit of interruption. And I think everything I do in life, I'm thinking, what is the lesson here? And I think it's just I'm learning how to be and still do the best I can with the tools I have. So I will try to share as much as I can with what we have here, and I hope it will serve someone.
Awesome. I met Irina through one of our groups on Facebook, and she's very inspirational, very empowering. So I wanted to bring her into our show because she empowers business owners, entrepreneurs, and everyone out there that is running their own business. They need to get like a true core empowerment and how to live the life that they want by running the business that they truly love. So Irina is going to bring that into the topic. So if you want to start with sharing with us, uh, drive through authenticity. That's like a big one because a lot of people don't know how to live their life with authenticity. They're living a second life. They are one person in the morning and they are another person at night. And when you have a business, when you run a business, especially like coaches, healers, or any kind of business, if you are not authentic to who you are, I feel like it's a very and then a good foundation to grow and to expand and to succeed and do what you really love to do and what you were meant to be. So Irina, share with us the topic and let's just deep in it.
Yeah. So when you are in your business, being authentic is very important. And I really honestly believe that you cannot thrive unless you are authentic. Because I believe that we all have a purpose and we all have our unique purpose. So when we show up in who we are actually meeting our unique purpose, which is us. And that's why the authenticity is necessary. So when I see people struggle in business, my first question is, where are you not authentic? Where are you not aligned with who you are? Because when you are aligned with who you are, you cannot struggle because you are doing what you are meant to do. So this is where this topic for me is very close to my heart and is very dear, and especially shows up on when you are an entrepreneur. I worked before in corporate, and I think in corporate you can hide behind the other people rules, but when you are in your own business and you are attracting clients through your vibration and through your energy, if there is a disconnect, you are going to see it right away, because like clients don't call, or they drop out of your classes. So i like to I like to believe entrepreneurship is a path to enlightenment, because it teaches you where you are not aligned with who you are.
I love that, and that really hit home because when we are not really living a true self, and we're lying and we're doing everything from an aspect of fears, and we're lying to ourselves, and we put all these masks, and we're trying to attract people into our business. It's just really like you're just attracting the wrong people, and you're not happy to begin with. So you're always gonna have a create a chaos in your life, and at the same time, the money, like even it doesn't matter how much money you make, that money energy comes with like a vibration that is harmful, and it can also create a lot of struggle financially, even though that you may be making a lot of money, but it will maybe destroying other things in your life. So being authentic, it is right on it, is one of the major cores of creating a business. And that's one of the things I learned in marketing and sales with the people that are in alignment with themselves. That's the first thing that they teach you. Who are you? Like they want to know who are you. And the question that you made is like, where are you not authentic? Is a big one, and I think that everybody should just have that one in those days that they are not doing well, and be like, oh, today was like a weird day, so where I'm not authentic today. I like that question. I'm gonna be using it a lot now.
Y- Yes. And also when you talked about making money, like you can make a lot of money by being not authentic. Like I used to make a lot of money being engineering manager in corporate, but I almost burned out because I was working against my nature. My nature is freedom is my top value. And I was working in one of the most regulated industries, and I had to enforce rules for other people as well as for myself. So it took a lot of effort, and it took a lot out of me to make those money at the expense of my health. But now when I work in my authenticity, like it's easy. This summer I did a summer camp outside, and I couldn't believe that people pay me to be with them outside and talk about life and about business. It's like I would do this for free. So this is when you start to know yourself, you make money and you flourish, you thrive, you have energy, your life works, your health is good. So this is why I'm very passionate about finding that place of authenticity. And also, I'm not saying that I discovered already every part of me. I am still searching, I'm still learning, I'm still uncovering more, I'm still stepping out more. And I think this is how you can get the feedback from what is happening, and you can step out a bit more and discover something more about you. So I think the authenticity is a journey. I don't think it's like you're either authentic or not. Like you're learning more and more and more about yourself as you progress.
Yes, I what do you think, like what are the questions that you think that's very important for people to really tap into their authenticity and drive the business that they really, really, really want, and a lot of people are afraid of asking those questions and answering them.
Yes. So first, I want to give like my definition of authenticity is to have to be true to who you are despite the external pressures. So to be who you are despite the external pressure, and to also understand who you are, like to understand your strengths, your preferences, and also to embrace your weaknesses. And this is a key element because if you're not embracing your weaknesses, that means you're not showing up because you don't want to show other people the part of yourself that you think is a weakness. So that when you are able to embrace both your strengths and weaknesses, then you're going to show up being authentic. And this is a key element of being authentic.
So, what will be one of the questions? So, checking, finding your strength and finding your weakness. It will help you to, and embracing them. It will help you to be in core with your true self and be truly authentic, and be the light and love and whatever you choose to be in life to be. Um, and what will be the question that it will that our listeners and viewers today can take home in this present moment and say? Um, and start rediscovering more about themselves. What would be the question that you would think like people can start taking step into finding their true self and becoming
Hmm.
authentic?
Yeah, so one of the questions that I ask, it's very important to know if the business or what we're doing, if we're doing it because this is who we are, or if we're doing it because somebody else thinks it's a good idea. Sometimes, like the reason why I went to engineering is because everybody thought it's such a, you're so accomplished if you become an engineer. But I discovered that that was not my true nature, so I moved to being manager and working with people. I ask people sometimes I ask my clients, what would you do if you won the lottery? And then from their answers, they will say, I quit my job, and I will travel, right? Clearly, if somebody will quit what they're doing when money is not an issue, that means that what they're doing now, it's not what they want to do, it's not who they are. So for example, I love coaching and I love talking. So if I was to win the lottery and have millions and money would not be an issue, I would still go in and teach and coach, maybe on a volunteer basis. I would still be passionate about my message, but maybe I will go and coach or teach people that are like less fortunate or something if I didn't need the money. But I would still do this work. How about you, Lucia? If you won the lottery, what would you do?
If I win the lottery, I love to travel, and I love to travel and empower others, and that's pretty much what I'm doing like through these shows and like through the love circles. I love to empower and inspire people. That's my true core, and I it took me years to get to where I am right now, and it was not an easy journey. To put yourself out there in social media and YouTube videos and things like that. Um, it's sometimes like very scary at one point, but it becomes more empowering with you sharing your message, like you say, and you see how empowering and how inspirational it is to help others to see their life in a different way. So if I win the lottery, like for me, it's about traveling and empowering so many people and doing love circles everywhere in the world and just be a happy camper with my daughter. And traveling is a big one for me. So um, That's why helping and empowering others while
That's
I
right.
am everywhere is kind of like ideal to me. And also that's why I also have the retreat to Ecuador because I like to travel, bring people to my country. So you want to know about that, you just go back into my website. But yes, I love that. It's just incredible just to bring people to different. I do believe that
Mm,
traveling is like a great way and it opened the door for self discoveries and self awakening and self evolution because it just change your life and help you to see so many things that you didn't see in your daily life when you are in the same drama or the same environment. So definitely traveling. That's my big one. Yep.
exactly. Yeah. Yes. So another reason why people don't follow their purpose is because they would like others to confirm it for them. Like they would like their spouse or their mother to say, "Yes, dear, do that because it's so good for you." But the truth is that nobody really understands our purpose but us because nobody can feel what we're feeling. Like if you say you love travel, and for me, I'm a earth sign, so travel, yeah, it's okay, but I like where I am rooted, right? So if you ask me if I was your girlfriend and you ask me, oh, do you think I should do a retreat to Ecuador and another one? I would say, well, maybe there are too many retreats because I cannot understand your feelings. I cannot understand what motivates you, what drives you, what brings joy inside of you. Only the person can know what brings the fire inside of them and what makes them tick and what makes them go. So sometimes that's why I also after the authentic I work with people to become empowered because that's when you have to tell people like, look, this is really important to me. I love traveling and traveling brings me up and makes me explore and I need to travel. You may be my boyfriend and you don't like me leaving so often, but traveling really brings the best out in me and allows me when I'm with you to be my best self. So this is the part where people have difficulty. They would like other people to say, yes, yes, go. This is your
Mm.
purpose. Yes, go do it. But we don't have that luxury.
I do feel like I'm taking notes, so make sure everybody takes notes when we do our shows because a lot of information comes very powerful. And I do believe that a lot of people get stuck in their fulfilling their life and living the life that they truly desire because they're looking for authenticity. It is interesting that we're talking not for looking for authenticity. I'm sorry, they're looking for validation. It's interesting because last night when we had one of a live love circles here in Sarasota, um, the big topic of releasing and letting go of our life to really live the life that we truly desire, it was the validation of others. It was the validation of feeling that we're pleasing other people, that we're not good enough if other people are not happy because of what we do. And the whole energy that we weight us down as human beings, as women and men, even children, trying to look up for that confirmation and validation and everything that had to do with it, any word that you want to name to it, it really drain down your energy, but also it just weight you down. It doesn't allow you to be lifted and light and happy and joyful. So that validation aspect is one of the biggest topics that I think that we should be working on letting go and releasing it because we're not gonna make anybody happy because if they're not happy with themselves, we cannot do it. And we, as you know, I believe that it's all about self-love and self-discovery, self-honoring, self-respect, and everything in our life is started from within and it's projected in the outside of our world. So, and the physical realities. But at the same time, if we are not happy and secure with ourselves, nobody's gonna make it happy. And those people who are not happy with themselves, they're gonna try to blame somebody else because of their unhappiness. So looking for that validation is not truly important because you gotta have the validation of your true self and be comfortable with what you're doing, what you're saying. And by that point, validation becomes it doesn't it's not even there because when you are truly living the fire and that you are and that love that you are and you're living that passion and the validation is not even existent, it's not even present, it just becomes something superficial, something irreal, it's not there, you haven't seen it before. So the good point, the validation and the whole thing about how the people um, tell us, yeah, you're doing a good job. It sometimes it's hard, but to get over that and let go of that, then just being your true self. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, so on the topic of validation, the only validation that you need is from inside to see if you're feeling happy. When and also the reason, because that's our guidance system, right? If you feel okay, that means you're validated, you keep going. If you feel not okay, that means you like something needs to shift. And the reason why, and this is the only trustworthy guidance system, because other people may have a good day and they will validate us today, but tomorrow they may have a bad day and they don't validate us. So the only truthful guidance system comes from inside. Do you feel joyful? Keep going. Do you feel stressed out or bogged down or not good? Try to see what the problem is and shift something. So that's the only validation that we need is from inside. And sometimes I had cases that a lot of people can tell you, oh, you're doing such a fantastic job, but you're not taking it in. You're not absorbing it because basically you are searching for your own validation. And until you give it to you, even other people validation may not mean that much. So that's why, and this has been said for centuries, discovering who you are or like learning about who you are, it's it's all like you need it. Know who you are, you know what the word is because that's how you understand. I don't remember the specific quote, but it's from ancient time. Like know thyself and you will know the word or something like that.
and how do you think that people can find the true purpose? Because going from validation to feel comfortable of being on your own skin and be your true self. It is a journey of finding your life purpose and your life's journey. Like, I mean, your life itself, like who you are, like what is my purpose in life. To be able to get to that point where you are not looking for validation of anybody else and everything comes from within and not pleasing anybody, uh, it comes it comes from like a journey of self-discovery to find your true self and your life purpose. How will you think like people can watching this video can start finding their life purpose? Like, what would be one of the questions or any suggestion you have beside the question you said, like, what will you do if you win the lotto? Because that's like a great question. Like, what will you do if you win the lotto? Because it shows the passion that they have to do something, but it differ from like following the purpose in life because we all come here to do a purpose. Like we have a purpose in life, we have a job to do, right? Like we have a duty to do for divinity, and being passionate about your life is great, and you can do all the things that you want to do if you win the lotto, like that you truly desire. But if we go a little deeper than that, if we win the lotto, knowing your true purpose, your purpose in life, that is like a million times more powerful than just following your passion. You can follow your heart and your passion and what you love to do without any life purpose. um, I believe it still makes some kind of like impact in society. But if you truly know your life purpose and you go with your win the lotto, then you're doing all the things that you're truly passionate about, but at the same time fulfilling the life purpose, and you're making a bigger impact in whole humanity. So how do you think that people can start finding their life purpose?
Mm-hmm. This is one of the questions I get most. Like most of my clients, I think 99% of my clients, they come to me and they say, I don't know my purpose.
Mhm.
But after a conversation, I find out that everybody knows their purpose. But they pretend they don't know. Like they pretend they don't hear that voice that says, I love to sing. They say like singing, like what's that? Who makes money out of singing or painting or things that are not like mainstream? And and this is actually hilarious because everybody knows their purpose. We choose not to hear it. Like that's why we keep ourselves busy, we keep ourselves being moms or employees or watching TV or listen to radio. Those are all ways to shut down that voice inside of us. But when we decide that we want to know our purpose, then I think it's just a matter of choice. If you say, I don't know my purpose, it's a way to excuse yourself from actually doing something. But if you say, I have a feeling what my purpose is, I think I have an idea, that opens you up to explore. So I think it's a matter of saying, I don't know my purpose, I don't know my purpose, I don't know my purpose keeps you stuck. But if you say, let me see, I think I know what I enjoy, and it's usually looking at the things that you enjoy. Like if I pick up a conversation at the grocery with a person in front of me, I don't say, oh, today is cold or tomorrow is hot. I say something about life because this is what I enjoy. Those are the kind of talks I enjoy. So the same, if you look at what you enjoy doing, that's kind of where your purpose is kind of lean towards. So if you're saying to yourself, I'm willing to discover my purpose, then it opens you up. But if you say, I don't know my purpose, that kind of blocks, shuts you down. So I encourage you, your viewers, to just say, if they think they don't know their purpose, to just say, I'm willing to hear, I'm willing to listen. What do I enjoy doing? I enjoy music, I enjoy dancing. Interesting. How can that be my purpose? How can I bring joy to the world through that? And I know one of my clients, she loves singing, like she loves singing. And but she got the idea that she is going to be a coach. And we're merging the singing into the coaching because you probably know, you're very familiar with the healing methods. Somebody singing on you, it can be very healing.
Mhm. Yes, especially downhill, and it's very powerful. And that's why I like to do too. And that's what's funny that you mentioned the singing part, because I always also wanted to be a singer, and I got traumatized when somebody, a ex-partner of mine, told me like he was in the industry of music, and it's like, oh, you're not singing right. But then I realized that my voice is for my type of language, for Spanish music, and it would not sound the same like if you sing it in English. But it's like when people put you down for like something that you're truly passionate about, like you shut it down. So, in discovering myself and living my life purpose and being empowering and inspiring others, all of a sudden, like this singing voice comes to me. And when I'm doing some of my coaching or some of my healing modalities of meditation, a lot of the chanting comes around, and it just comes beautiful. And it's like everybody's like, "Wow, that's like a beautiful chant," and I'm like, That's happened when you start getting stepping into your true purpose, and then you're like, hey, yes, I'm here, I'm stepping up into it. So singing is beautiful because the sound and what creates in the body of the person who's singing is like so powerful. But when somebody hear it, and that happened with all music, like people it really, you can see all the chakras opening up, you can see the energy shifting, and it's beautiful, beautiful to coach and sing at the same time. It's like I think like she's gonna be doing phenomenal if she's doing that. Another question. How do you think that people
Mm-hmm.
can truly
Yeah. And and I want to say something about singing.
go ahead.
Okay, so because one of the when you work in your true purpose, you bring everything of you into that purpose. So, for example, for you, you're a healer, you're a singer, you like talking, you like to express uh, your feelings. So when you can bring all of who you are, that's it's like I feel the purpose is the intersection of everything you enjoy, and this is what makes you unique. Like as you read my bio, it may sound funny to somebody, like engineering with spiritual and with Tony Robbins kind of coaching, strategic intervention is like, what is this girl doing? Is she a spiritual? Is she an engineer, like project manager, or is she a life coach? But it's the intersection of all of those things that makes me unique and makes me bring my purpose in a unique way to the world. And this is one of my beliefs, and that's why I encourage people to find what their uniqueness, because there is no competition for your purpose. There is no competition for your purpose. You know how many coaches there are, and I am in groups of coaches, and people that are meant to work with me, that they are meant to be on my path, they choose me because of my uniqueness, and they may choose another coach for their uniqueness. So this is why when we're in our purpose, we don't have to worry about competition, where the clients will come from, because they will recognize us by our strengths.
Yes, and it's beautiful when you are in alignment with yourself and living your authenticity. Um, your whole energy just get brighter, and everybody just wanna be around you, hang out with you, and like they wanna work with you. So you don't even have to worry so much about like um, creating this crazy marketing material. And and this is something like I'm seeing the last couple years because I've been on my own business for like
Yeah.
over like 7 years or so, marketing myself and all that stuff. And I think that people are now becoming aware of it, the energy is shifting, as we all know. The energy is shifting. There's so much beautiful energy coming to this planet that we are welcoming ourselves to receive, but also allowing ourselves to let go of what is not worthy of us. And that's what we're doing a little liberating in a beauty revolution every time that we have our love circles. We come to gain clarity and let go of what is not worthy of us. So what I'm seeing in the business aspect for all my business friends and coaches and viewers and listeners is that like let's say for the past 10 years maybe there was this big model of marketing and selling in the whole mental way of using that male energy, um, and what I'm feel like and it was just creating a lot of like a big um, you know these people were becoming very rich in the aspect of reaching out to masses in a big way and making money, creating big projects, and people can just buy it. What I'm feeling now, I don't know if you will agree with me, Irina, is that what I'm seeing, the shifting of business is becoming more personal now. Every I just got chills out of it. Every group that I belong to, mastermind group, every
Mhm.
teacher that I'm following, a mentor that I have, I enrolled myself in a different kick-ass financial school program. It's becoming more personal than ever I have ever seen before. Before they would throw out like a big product, a big huge sale page. They would put all these videos, and people were making a lot of money out of it, and they would just sell whatever. And now what I feel like, everybody who's coming to the true purpose and becoming authentic with themselves, they're finding out that they are making more a major impact on people's lives when they're becoming more close and personal and a one-on-one setting with people, and they're becoming more like the whole connection is becoming more powerful than just being creating something out there. And and so I feel like the energy of connecting and being one on one is becoming more powerful of being in your true self, your true core, than just, writing something or creating something and trying to making people believe that helping other people to change their life is because they're gonna put an ebook in their website and they are going to get millions of people buying it, and because all the marketing that they do. And I feel that that's not gonna be working out anymore. I mean, I see it this way. I've been seeing this trend that is not working, and what I'm seeing, like the big people, the big, mentors I follow, the technique is changing, the tactics are changing because the beautiful female energy is raising in society where we're all coming together, we're creating support, we're creating more connection with each other. And that's happening because everybody's becoming more authentic to themselves. And it's something very cool to see that we can talk, on a one-on-one right now, and we may reach, like, who knows how many people we reach, so we don't even care about the numbers. Liberating inner beauty doesn't care about numbers. So as long as you get the message and it works for you, that's awesome. But becoming authentic and being a one-on-one like community and truly being there for some people, I feel like that's the energy that's coming around, and it's coming because uh, many of us are stepping out into our authenticity and our life purpose and living the life that we truly desire and being of service for humanity. So, how do you feel about it? How do you see that? Because I know that we both are in different mastermind groups, and I feel like the smaller the group, the more like powerful they are. If you want to make a comment on that, Irina. I know that you are delayed on hearing me, so I just want to explain that to our viewers why we have a
Yes.
nice pause between.
Yes, yes. If you if you remember last week,
Yes.
yeah, if you remember last week when I came to your love circle, I wasn't feeling too good. I was
Mhm.
feeling like really bent out of shape. And the reason was I was doing a launch sequence.
Mhm.
And I just like all of a sudden I realized that's not authentic. Like I was doing, the launch sequence, 2 more days, 1 more day, last chance, and it just like didn't feel right. So when the day that when I came to the love circle and you loved me up, I was basically I shut down the computer. I did not want to send those messages, and then I didn't send the message. And I was thinking to myself, like, what is wrong with this picture? And I realized that I decided a long time ago to live my life from love, not from fear.
Mhm.
But when you write those messages, this is the last chance. That's like fear. Oh my God, buy it now because it will never come again. Well, it will be there. It may be a little bit more expensive or different or something, but I'm not going anywhere and my programs are not going anywhere. They will be there. Second, why I was bent out of shape because I wasn't being authentic. I tell myself or my clients, don't buy on impulse. Be strategic. Think about your time. Think about your big vision. Is this particular course going to bring you closer to your vision, or is it going to slow you down? So
Mhm.
then here I am telling people, buy now because it's going away. Come on. So it's just like when I woke up to it, and it was the day after our call. I did some more work on myself with one of my other friends. I realized that that was not, and I resented sending those messages. Like I always felt like I don't want to send this message. I just had to do it, but I didn't feel the joy, so I wasn't being authentic.
Mhm.
So I wrote a message and I said, you know what? You're not going to receive those messages from me. Last chance, this chance. You're going to receive offers from me because I have to, this is my passion. I want to make money so I can continue with my passion. But you will not receive fear-based messages. And I actually open up and I allow people to come to the first call free of charge. Of course, I cannot work free of charge because we want to strive, and me having more money is me creating more for the world. But at least the people that are called to work with me, they will come and join me in love, not in fear. Like if I attract the people that would have bought my program out of fear, they may have not been my ideal
Mhm.
client. And I may have had to work way hard with them, because when somebody is not ideal, you have to put out more effort. So I would have to tell you what is going to happen with my program and how many people are going to join with my new authentic way of being. But I think I'd rather do it this way and open up to the universe. And also, there is the spiritual marketing. And you
Mhm.
probably know that. It's like,
Mhm.
send me the people that will be blessed by my services.
Yes.
Send me the people that I am ready to serve. Send me the people that will be blessed by my services.
Mhm.
Because sometimes I have my best clients are people that we didn't even talk that much, and they say, I feel it in my heart that I am to work with you. And I go, thank you. No
Yeah.
marketing required. I just go, thank you.
And that's okay. Something I want to share with everyone because like I got chills of what you said. It's like truly powerful. Um, like if some people don't know my story, like they can go into liberatinginthebeauty.com, and that's when I started with my true purpose of creating the revolution about breaking free from everything that's keeping us stuck emotionally, mentally, um, sexually, financially, and what's the other one? Physically, and all that stuff. So anything that keeps you stuck. So that's a purpose in liberating in the beauty because it came from my own life. And at the same time, when you are rediscovering yourself, you're gonna have a lot of things come into your life. They're gonna trigger you to awaken, to really see what's going on. So in New York, I used to be, expert in beauty. I used to be a master colorist and stylist, and I love helping women, and I love making people beautiful, makeup artists, and all that stuff. Love it. Like it was fun because I was loving it because as part of being a hairdresser or colorist, also I was counseling people because they would sit on the table. On the chair and on the table, they would sit on the chair, and they would share everything with me, and I would be asking questions and digging, and by the time that I was done with the hair, they also felt uplifted and like they lose all the weight that they have like going into the relationship with the partnership and all that. So that's why I was like, wow, like I really loved, helping people empower them. Even with my broken English, I was like, I felt very intimidated to speak and be on the floor when they moved me up because I was, very in advance. I was like intimidated by speaking to people and help them. But I get over that fear. So I decided, to live my life that I really want in the state of Florida. So I moved to Florida with my daughter, and I left my business out there. I start from scratch, literally with $20, $10 in my pocket for gas, and like another $10 for whatever food or something. Even though I have my family here, it was not easy because I had my own apartment and I had to be responsible. But I committed myself, and I said to myself, I am living the life I want. I can easily do hair in Florida, and be like working in a salon and all that, but I didn't want to. I was like, no, like my whole body was like, no, like nightmare what happened. And I said to myself, I am very committed to live my life that I really want and be of service and do what I want. And what I want is like coaching and healing and empowerment speaking. And that's what I really want, right? And I really want to travel. So I made a commitment to myself. So from a year and a half ago to what I am now, like I really tell people don't be afraid to live the life that you want, because that's one of the notes that you also pointed out. Like I'm gonna make a living out of living my life purpose. I'm gonna succeed out of living my life purpose. I'm going to experience freedom, financial freedom, living from my life purpose. And I'm gonna tell you straight at you, looking at your eye, yes, you are going to do it. You are gonna drive. You're gonna live the life that you truly, truly desire when you step into your true self and you live your life purpose and you really do the things that you're passionate about. Because I'm a proof of that in my own life, that I did not give up. It was funny because, Irin, I want to share that with you because, like, it might sound crazy. But when I came to Florida, Sarasota, it was like September. And I applied. I told you this, how God, like how God and how divine guidance work with you. I applied in 50 restaurants. I'm not kidding around. 50 application in restaurant. I got no call. I got zero call from restaurant. You will be like, wow, that's crazy. Like, how is that? I did a proposal for marketing for some restaurant because I have a lot of marketing skills on it. Business project, nothing. I tried everything, Irina. Guidance and God was like, no, you are not here for you. You opened up to the universe and you said, I am here to live my life purpose and be of service. So they're not gonna give you the job. They're not gonna give you any work because you're here to truly live your life. So making a long story short, I discovered a way to market myself and market my healing product. And, it took me a whole year of learning the different way to market it in this area because of what I do. I work with different energies, emotional healing, sensual healing, sexual healing, and all that stuff. So it's a very tricky market. It's a very tricky environment to get yourself involved with emotional healing and coaching and all that stuff. But I follow my purpose in helping people to heal emotionally, to heal energetic wise, to heal in all aspects with a different therapeutic modalities, with coaching. And I was on track. And yes, I did hit my struggles. That's part of my learning process, and I love my struggle because I become better every day, and I'm getting closer to my being more in alignment with myself. But living your life purpose, it will bring you the best opportunities of your life, and yes, you're gonna make a living. So if you are listening to it and you are like debating and self-doubting yourself of like, I'm gonna be able to pay my bills, I'm going to be able um pay, to support my child. I'm a single mom, support my own child. So, all these fears comes to me. Trust me, it comes like, where's gonna be my next payment? Well, how I'm gonna pay my rent? How I'm gonna pay my office? It comes to you. It's realistic. That reality, and that had hit me. And I tell you, just staying on it. Trust the journey. Trust yourself because you never know where the next money is gonna come. And when it comes, it's like you just like it's better than you won the lotto, because if you win the lotto, it's because another force comes, and it's another source. But when you attract this money coming to your life, it's because you created a lotto for you at that moment. That's what you needed. So that's my story on like living your life purpose and creating the life that you really want, even with your struggles, because we're all gonna get there. But the moment that you decide to level up, you're gonna level up and you're gonna step up to it, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna go grow and grow in the ladder of going higher, higher with yourself and being more of service with humanity. So that's my story, Irina. I didn't share it with you before, but yes, I came to Sarasota with $20, and I have my practice, and yeah, I struggle. Sometimes I don't know how I'm gonna make my payments or anything like that, but But yeah, like I don't, when I'm like getting myself out of there and just being fully present and surrender that and let go, like where the next money's gonna come. Believe it or not, the next, $1,000 comes in. It's just like, wow, that's kind of cool.
Mm. Yes, it's a beautiful story and it's a beautiful example of following your path and following your purpose. And we can talk again about other ways to strive and we can talk about many other things because the as you said, the purpose is a journey, like following, like you noticed when you were in the hairdressing that you like coaching. So it's like one step led you to another, to another, to another, and brought you to where you are. And I know you have a big vision, and I can tell that you're going to make that vision reality because I can feel your energy. And then when you will be on that, you will find your next purpose, like how your purpose will grow even bigger from that, or how you're going to for some reason I feel that how you're going to teach maybe young ladies because your daughter will grow up to the teenager age, and maybe at that time you will take leadership of teenage ladies so they don't struggle through life. Because I also feel that the energy of the past was about struggle, but the energy of the future is about flow. So we did struggle, like my generation, and you're a bit younger probably than me, but that we struggle because that's how we learn that in order in life to succeed, you need to struggle. But I feel that the future generation will move from struggle to flow, and maybe you will be one of the teachers of the new generation of how struggle is okay, but how flow is even better.
Yeah, I love that. I love the flow aspect of it. This is the word that's been coming to me all the time. I think it's nice that you mentioning it. So Irina, just before we wrap it up, what are the gifts that you are giving to our community? Irina had an amazing gift too for you that you're gonna be able to find at our website, www.liberatingthebeauty.com. When you come to liberatingthebeauty.com, you're gonna find that there's a different love circles communities, and it will be amazing if you become part of like Tribe Love Circle. Our Tribe Love Circle community is a community where we come in power and we have a lot of freebies, like a lot of great material. We have all the gifts from all the speakers in our radio show and our YouTube show, but we also have one of the ebooks that I wrote about the liquid fast, and actually I am in my 12 days of a fast. It's not liquid, but it's a fast leading into liquid and water fast and dry fast and all that stuff. I can explain more on that in that ebook if you're ever interested of fasting for any kind of health issues or spiritual reasons. But the ebook is going to be edited again after I'm done with my 49-day fast. I'm going to add more into spiritual topics to it, crystals and essential oils into it, and that's going to be interesting because that's what I'm doing. Um, but you're also going to have the 28-day program of the Liberating the Beauty. There's a 28 days program where you find amazing tools, juice recipes, superfood, empowerment, and uh, we divided in 4 weeks. That is about releasing and letting go of abuse, fears, guilt, and self-imprisonment. But also liberating the beauty, you're gonna have access to our love circles, and we do our love circles every week, pretty much. And you're gonna be have access to that. So that's where you're gonna find Irina's free gifts. So make sure that you go to www.liberatinginthebeauty.com and become part of our community. You will receive beautiful emails, and like Irina said, all the emails that come from us, I have committed to myself not to put that fear of like, oh, buy this, buy that, can join this. Like just feel free to join. There's time for a lot of things, but we don't want to have that tightness of pressure of anybody doing what is not in alignment with them at that moment in their life. So once you sign up for liberatinginthebeauty.com for the uh, Tribe Love Circles, you're gonna have access for life until you decide not to be there anymore. You're going to have access to everything. So that's kind of cool. So Irina is going to be there. So Irina, share with us what is your gift because it's very powerful. You can talk.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the gift is actually I started giving it away for Christmas to the people that work with me and the people on my list. And then there were so many people responding and so many people sending me messages that they are manifesting and they shift their life. And so I said that I am going to give it away to few more places, and I love to give it away to your community. It's a vision board. It's called Strategic Vision Board Creation, and it's my way, my strategic way of creating a vision board that works for you. And you have to do the exercises to realize why does it work for you, but it's aligned with who you are. So it's not just like you put some pictures on a board and it's a vision board. It's something, a tool that is going to motivate you, that's going to keep you going. And it's a 46 minutes video where I walk step by step. And it's also, I think it's a 17-page workbook where you do some like journaling questions before you're actually starting to do the vision board. And more than that, you get to be into my strategic achievement community for 2 months, where a lot of you will see other people pictures about the vision board, and you will see other people journey. And I post some of the pictures that I think make they look good on vision board, and people put caption, like I say, what would this picture represent if you put it on your vision board? And the creativity is just like, it blows my mind how people can create from one picture different meanings. So I think it's a great gift. It wasn't meant to be a free gift. It was meant to be a paid product, but it's my pleasure to just gift it to anyone in your community that will care to have it.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it because I do know the value of uh, being specific and strategic. I can still pronounce that word, so you guys are gonna have to forgive me. How important it is to create a vision, to have the vision from you that motivates you to get where you want to go, and it's it's like. And one of the things I want to share with people too, like, don't think it's like because you created a vision board, you're not gonna do any work. You're gonna have to do the work, but also you have to be flexible and you have to be self-loving and self-compassionate with yourself. So if you feel like you're out of the journey, just get back in it and just be loving to yourself because getting out of the journey sometimes is part of the journey. So is that the interesting part of it. So I had so much fun and pleasure and loved being with you here today, Irina. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and for sharing and for gifting these powerful materials and tools for our community at liberatinginthebeauty.com. And again, to all of you, to take advantage of that, go to our website and sign up and be part of a Try Love Circle and have access. And I definitely want to see you there. Thank you so much, Arena. I'm going to say bye to everyone now, and you can say your final bye, and then we'll done. And I wish you, to every one of you, the best, the best, the best next week, and the end of the week, the weekend. And if you are in the north, keep yourself warm. If you are in the south, keep yourself, with the sun. And I love you all. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye, Arena. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Love you.
Love you. Bye.